Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short.
Hello. What's up? How you doing, man? Let's go. Let's do this. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
First carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
And there's the first carry of the game from Barry Sanders. His burst, his bounce, absolutely iconic. That guy moves in directions most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000. And the only player with 5 1,500-yard seasons. Just incredible. They'll run it now out of the gun.
There we go.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jamal sheared on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Vick. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Gotta stop.
How about that throw?
Stop
We
him
saw a
one time, it'd be
combination
good.
of elite
Stop
arm
him one
strength
time, it'd be good.
and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Forced out to his left.
Got it. I'm going to play next coverage right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to send the blitz in a little bit.
Able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And open, it's and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Michael Vick. Steps away to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now here's Vick, escaping the pressure right. And he will score.
Nobody's fucking moving shit.
Michael
So frustrating,
Vick taking it in from 7 yards
Sorry,
away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, we'll go ahead and go. So this guy can stop the run.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hey, let's go! On.
On second down, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Hey, let's go! Eagle. Hey, 52. Alpha.
Throwing, Vic. A dump off to Elliott. And they get him down,
Good.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
20!
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, let's go!
So the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Line. 300. Like 20.
Vic now from the 50, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Running with Elliott. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Vic on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Vic readies to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ross. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 20.
What's up, Zeke? What's going on, man?
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. First down, Vic on the move to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
Hate this fucking game.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Vick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Spinning away. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden legends. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out now come the legends. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Ray Lewis coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Eagle. Eagle, 44.
On 3rd down, Vic. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They will indeed go for it. Vic. He's able to find Inman. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Second down, Vic. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Vic to throw it. And he fends him off. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Bruce Smith, he's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fourth down, Vic. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jmellflo. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
To throw, good. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So here's Vic following the interception. Open man is Ross, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. There they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 3rd and short yardage. Vic. Throw left side complete. It's Moss. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get 3 up to midfield. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. 23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Vic operating on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And this results in 6. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Madden Legends draw a bit closer.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And the Ravens taking the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles.
Look at this shit. It's fucking lagging. It's moving by itself.
Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Vic with a give to Sanders. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Hey, let's go!
Another run with Sanders. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Lion. 300.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Michael Vick. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
That's it. Game over.
Let's go.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory.
Pretty much over, man. This is game over. I don't think I have. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Fuck it. Let's go. Damn it. Continue. No, I wanna play a different shit, man. I'm gonna probably go for 6 defense. Jackson defense. Lock in. See if I can play with Jacksonville, man. Let's go.
you don't know for a fact that I'm running a cover 2, you get me?
Sí, güey. Pero, a ver, espérate, a ver, ¿estás haciendo cobertura, güey?
Mhm.
Ah, no, sí, güey, juegan bien verga esos, güey.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple
All right, let's go.
that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. This will be taken short. And they will start out in great shape, up very close to mid.
Okay. Free win. ¿Qué onda, güey? What are you running? What are you guys running? The mismo shit? Yeah. And my defense is so frustrating, güey. Defense is so frustrating. Petzo. Defense is so frustrating in this game, güey. I hate this game, neta. This defense frustrates me. Gotcha, güey. If I send heat, güey, it's like I send heat. If I play max coverage, if I send heat, it's the same shit. I mix it up, and sometimes I win like 6, and then sometimes de repente I can't.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
This will be taken very short.
Look at that.
And a nice return.
Give me that shit.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Okay,
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Now a play fake here on first down.
the fuck?
Here to T.Y. Hilton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, leaves him behind.
Oh my God, this defense is garbage.
Now he bowls it.
Goodness.
Washington.
Shit, man.
Ricky Williams, 41 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you
practicing
right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you get up the touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Alpha, alpha. Line, line, line. 300, 300. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Wait, wait, wait.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Alpha, alpha. And it's a black 2-man.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be deep in Washington territory. A big play there. 46 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just shot it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it running right. And put it on the board.
You know, use soft squats away?
Ezekiel Elliott.
I've been using soft squats away. Now, wait, apenas started using it this week. I started using soft squats and ¿cómo se llama? Correr mejor los pinches todos, pero.
We are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out from the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
There we go.
A ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done.
And he'll take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Ricky Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground with Elliott. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Hey, 52, line. 300. And it's a black 2-9.
From the gun, Vic. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A first down throw coming for Vic. With a catch made by Dontrell Inman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for...
What defense are you guys running, Daniel? I'm tired of this defense.
Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
3-5 on.
The 44-yard line.
I'm trying to run the... But what just setup do you have? Is it you baseline press or do you just let it be like that normal or just press?
From the shotgun, it's Vic. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss.
No, see.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, I know I have to make adjustments.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run.
Who was playing you? That was kicking your ass over.
By the Redskin defense.
¿A quién le jugaste, güey?
Things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Oh, was it that A-gap guy or what?
He's going to get it running right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Madden legends with the extra point can tie this football game.
Let's go. We gotta win this one. I'm still like in the 200.
For the extra point.
I'm like in 200 right now because I lost like 2. I won 1 right now, so I might be like 190.
Really got the extra point.
I can't. I'm stuck at 180. Bro. I'm stuck right now.
Back and forth.
Lo que me pasa siempre, güey. Just get stuck in that same rank. I go up 2, come down, and I go up 2, come down, and I lose 3 in a row. Like, I can't do that shit, man.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have a position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Looking long for his tight end read. So the long attempt falls innocently to the third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Yeah.
And that will be incomplete as well. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They're indeed going. It's
Give me that shit, dumbass.
Reed, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Fighting him off. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. Flush to his right. Got a man open. It's Ross.
There you go.
And eventually taken down. But how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Vic will look to throw on first down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, let's go. Eagle 44. Orange.
Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Knock it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Yeah, it is. You can do one thing.
Alpha. Line. 300.
Now a second down throw for Vic. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Eagle.
Vic to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
How do you block blitzes, bro? Let me know. Oh, have I found out? Yes, I found out how to block blitzes. Now somebody's asking me if I know how to block blitzes. Because I guess the people are struggling with the freaking manual rush. Is that still going on or what? I haven't seen it. I've seen it one time. That's it.
On the ground there, it goes for 36 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because
I don't like to run it because I know they're gonna patch it
away from people. But that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Hey, let's go. Eagle.
Vic on second down. And a touchdown. In for the score. And the Madden legends will extend their lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
When I lose, I'm going to go 3-3-5.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run.
There's no dollar way. I try using 4 secret, but I don't like it. It sucks.
This will be taken short.
I can use it against two wide receiver sets.
That's taken up close to the 40.
But I'm not used to cover 3 way.
Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come on, bro. He's trying to run on 2nd and
6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like
he got it.
Jordan Reed has it. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
All right, now look at 56.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go now.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will be stopped.
Why don't you just play like regular mud, like just see how it goes? Oh, you don't like it? It's boring. Yeah, like you go into a different mindset maybe. They haven't given any rankings up, man. That's crazy. Maybe they're gonna do it like in a couple of weeks. Zeke, I motion my guys to help block most of the time when people are sending me blitzes. So, yeah. Hey, what's up with Tyler, man? He's a little bit messed up right now. Not manches. He's ranked where I'm ranked. Low enough. Nah, I'm on 180. Maybe he got overconfident. Maybe he's not grinding. I got another game. If I lose this one, I'm going 3-3-5 in normal. 3-3-5 odd. homework. Yeah. What for lap for what? Ugh.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays.
Huh?
If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact.
¿Qué onda con Jerome Ramsey?
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Oh, look at that. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You played him? You see burning people? I didn't know he was burning people.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout.
He hasn't paid up.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Barry Sanders. Not much.
Good one, good one.
To the 35.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz.
So tight.
Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
20, 90.
They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
I know the defenders are getting up off the ground, heaving a sigh of relief. They just held Barry Sanders to a -yard run. But Barry holds the NFL record for most carries for negative yardage. The all-time leader, 1,114 yards lost on his carries. But he balanced it with over 15,000 yards gained when he ran the football.
I think the pros outweigh the cons. There's Vic. And he couldn't hang on to it.
I just gotta get back into it, bro.
Incomplete. You can tell
I'm like 190.
They're offensively, several on the sideline.
Yeah, no, I'm 190.
Why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
190?
no flag. Let them play it out.
Yeah, I went down 10 points. I lost like 3 games.
Good return there. Give him an even.
Like I was winning, and then I lost.
Will come the offense as they take over.
Damn, that sucks.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Well, one unit.
I've seen some guys do jump.
That offensive line, if they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
What's his name?
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make
Turnip Green?
in a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can
I heard about him. I think I played him a couple of times, but I think I beat him.
Runners. I had an old coach tell me before that
I think I beat him bad.
the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
Hey, don't say that, dude. He's in a slump right now.
Ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Look at that. Last week, Daniel was in a slump, like really bad, and he was all screaming.
His way with a 1st and 10.
And now that we're in a slump, he's all like all happy.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a
And then Jay was like, "Oh, I don't care about the tournament when he lost to Joan Ramsey." Jay, I'm like, dude, you're playing for $100, man. How are you gonna lose to Joan?
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
I just made it for fun, just to see who got in.
Now here's Vic.
Yeah.
Man open, it's Moss complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Now he was like, I don't care about the Rays. That's why I told Daniel, like, damn, like Rex is so different from what they're doing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like crazy.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
Trying to get this guy, man. I'm probably going to go toss. I'm going to probably cut him on and go for a toss right here. I think the outside's open. He's coming out like $1 or something. Okay,
now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I've been using I formation close to run the ball.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Elliott, toss right. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What movie? They departed?
Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st.
I already know how to stop the run with Dollar.
In order to not pump the ball again.
I know how to stop it.
Adams, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Wait, I'm telling you, dude. You know how that one loop goes to the right? You just stand right behind the one on the right that goes to the right, and then you just hit the other guy. They slide.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Again to Elliott. And this will be a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Madden legends will extend their lead. And they're able to...
I want to live stream every night, dude. I know I play a lot of games. So
and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense.
I am. I'm live streaming on Twitch right now.
Figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because
See, I'm live streaming on Twitch right now, and I'm live streaming on YouTube at the same time, and I'm just live streaming on Facebook, all 3 of them at the same time. Pero lo que voy a hacer, I'm gonna put icons like so people can visit all of them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 20.
There's like 15 viewers on all my platforms.
And Green Bay getting
poquitos, but that's how you start.
Take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escape.
Get him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kaykayes Campbell able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. Looking deep for Allen.
What the fuck happened?
And that's caught inside the 30.
I made a mistake here.
Finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Vic readies to throw.
There we go. Sending heat.
Second back right around the 30. Jabal Sheard. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, Vic.
There we go.
He throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Vic on the screen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I'm going to go do a fake field goal or what?
On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh, he missed the field goal.
I don't think this will even...
Do you know what this guy's name is? It's Mex0088. He's probably from Mexico.
Score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it
Oh my God, he's playing dollar with a full field.
an empty possession.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room to run past midfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Trying to get to the top 100 jack for salary cap. So we're like at 180 right now. So once I get there, that's where we're gonna
Back
get.
to him on 1st down. And he gets it in.
That's the road to the top 100, bro. Trying to get to salary cap top 100. And we're almost there.
In this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
No, this is salary cap. Salary cap is to compete. So you gotta be top of your club group, and at the same time, I'm ranking top 100 of the leaderboards for salary cap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
And I'm trying to. I'm not gonna try to. I am gonna be ranked pretty soon. So I'm gonna be there. So yeah, that's the goal.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Line, 300.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
Another touchdown.
Randy Moss, 28 yards. And the Madden extend their lead. Extra point try by Bailey. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yes, it costs tickets, man. What up, Vader? What's going on, man?
And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up.
That's not.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He has a 91 speed, Tavon Austin.
It all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Que dicen los Cowboys?
Second down, Vic.
What happened?
Shot for the end zone.
No, they suck. They're garbage.
Touchdown. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown.
Somebody posted a picture.
And the Madden legend.
The picture was like
heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores.
They put 5 trash cans on the street. This is the New York Giants offensive line.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh yeah, man, we're working on this, man. We're working.
Very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
What's up, Joseph? What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching.
Ready to go as they take the field.
I'm trying to rank up top 100, man. We're stuck at 180, so we're trying to get up there.
Here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Oh yeah, thanks, Joseph, man. Thanks for being a long time subscriber.
Appreciate it.
Hey, let's go.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now they toss out wide to Sanders. Spins past it. And he'll slip his way across the 30 to the 32. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number.
Like at this time, people, maybe I think he should start thinking about quitting.
And we resume action here in quarter number 3. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out now come the Legends. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
By the way, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be live streaming around this time.
In the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments
Some nights
that might be made defensively.
I'm going to post a schedule on my
second and 9.
On my Facebook group where the schedule's going to be
well played, I must say.
Like around 8 o'clock probably. And on the weekends, it's going to be early in the morning, so y'all can watch the stream, hang out, maybe get some giveaways, free guides, free coins or whatever, you know. We'll see what we come up with.
Vic now. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Ah, shouldn't have spun.
Takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And a huge play that time. 45 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down.
I use protected sticks when I'm like in 1st and 10 and when it's like 3rd and long.
This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys,
but I don't think there's any disadvantage if you're depending on what your opponent is doing.
Shaking every time he touches the rock.
On.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. He just lost track, and it cost him.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You figure down in the red zone, the play call that's going to come in, find the guy who's most susceptible, the guy that you think that you can beat. In this case, they tried to pick on the rookie, and he was actually up to the challenge.
Yes, he was. Solid job knocking that away. He's going to get it running right. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role.
What's your rank right now?
And why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
I've been having games where
Should be open.
I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't know if it's the players or what, but I don't know, it's just crazy shit's been happening. Yeah, same thing.
Vic goes play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It's been a tough.
All right, so does it take out of position, or does it take you out of position if they are throwing deep? It actually helps you when they go like long corner routes and stuff like that. So.
An avalanche, it's coming right on top of them. Here's Brad.
From which one? 335 out?
The drive goes backwards, so he's on.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I never ran it like by itself.
Boy, it's another boomer.
Yeah.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way.
This guy, I'm winning 30-0. He hasn't quit.
Good pick up there, a 22.
Yeah. I'm running Saints still.
A first down throw coming for Vic. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
The Saints
Took him a little too far at 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been
yeah, I run that one.
and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, I think it's a curl out. Curl out in the
shutting them down on that play. Maybe try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it.
Saints and up, also sticking up or something.
Now is 2nd and 10.
That's the one with that crossing route. Yeah, it has that crossing route.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Like,
they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So
that one and the other one.
After the incompletion for 2nd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Throwing, Vic. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. First down, Vic. He's at the 5. He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And maybe a measure of...
I'm thinking. I made the Browns at freaking...
They get him behind the line.
400, right?
A 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
And then there was more people there. And in the Jets, there was only like 5.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And this is running away with this one. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Well, everybody started on a lot of people were on Xbox 360, then I think like Problem was on PS4 for a while.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been
it's all right. It's decent. I think I got like Daniel Palomino's offensive lineman, like the same exact lineman.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Madden legends heading back onto the field.
I think I got us
the football things obviously looking good, but maybe you've talked with this before.
And then I got Ezekiel. They told me to get Ezekiel. I got rid of Barry Sanders.
That they've got going.
And it has to be in the
I think he's better though.
That they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of him, protect him, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Vick now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And the Packers get
he running 4.6.
Bring him down. Ryan
4.6, and then I forgot. I don't remember what offense he's running. I think he just runs the ball.
Of about 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And the job becomes twice
you want to play him more?
Now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
I probably won't play Rex till like everything's over.
Here's Michael Vick. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. throw to Elliott again. And he a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 14 yards out.
Oh, yeah?
This offense continues to pour it on. Bailey got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. No, a nifty juke.
Scores 44-0. He hasn't quit.
Guy trying to tackle him.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing the whole deal.
Crazy. This guy's
and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that
crazy.
feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
White 90, white 20. Hey, let's go black 29.
On the carry, here's Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
White 90, white 20. Check 26, check 26.
On third down, that's Sanders. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Finally, bro.
So Charles are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
Then that shit happened, man.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on
31 yards passing and negative 3 yards rushing.
Sports.com. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
All right, guys, let's hit up one more game so we can go ahead and put this thing together. Okay, see if we can get up there. Let's see. It's crazy, man. I just won 3 games in a row. I lost 2 games when I got here. I lost 2 games in a row, won 3 in a row. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I win another 2 or 3.
Yes, actually, that I'm using right now. This is the dollar. This is gonna be in the new update, on the new guide that I'm coming up with, which is
My partner Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
the Jacksonville guide. This is Jacksonville playbook, the Jacksonville guide, which is already at Manos.com. It's not done yet, but it's available there for pre-order. So it should be out by the end of this week. So that's what I'm using right
Have an
now.
impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2.
Yeah, his birthday, man, 15 years.
That impact who wins the game.
The kickoff unit is
15
out on
years,
the
bro.
field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short.
Oh yeah. Yours is gonna be. You have daughters, right? You're probably gonna be like 16 years old, and you have to do Sweet 16 and all that stuff. It's gonna go by quick. Mm-hmm.
Wait, wait. Stop, stop, stop. Wait, wait, wait.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
All right. Yeah, I'll be on.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
All right, guys. So here we go. We playing with the dollar Jacksonville defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic.
Sending heat this time around. I used to like to sit on this and not send any heat. The last guy, I think it was 235 odd, but started working more with dollar this year. So
And it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
to send more pressure. So when he comes on, I'm gonna try to take away the tight end. He's crossing out. He's coming up, crossing out over on the left side. I have to protect the left because there's no safety.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down.
There we go. But look at that. I'm sending heat now, so it's gonna be tough for him to
How about that? One of the so-called
get it.
guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety when I was in
We
college.
got the 2 guys here.
Lightning blitz.
Campbell, I'm not sure if you're gonna flip him.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Can't wait here. Send the heat right
Vic to throw it.
So I got a quick coverage. It's okay. And then the
2-yard line here and brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
got him.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They will indeed go for it. Vic.
Ooh, nasty.
That
That was nasty, right?
Boy, a real head
That was a
scratcher
nasty
there.
one.
And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
There you go. Oh, please quit. Please quit the game. Quit the game. Quit the game. Quit the game. He's thinking about it.
first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
It's about to go to the outside here. I think I'll get it to the outside.
On second down, Elliott. Look at the spin. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. The give is to Elliott, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, let's go! Up.
Now the Dolphins are going to hold
I was gonna wait for
here. It's a timeout.
I'm
They'll
going
have
to see
2
what the-
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now I'm gonna go for the middle route. Depends.
Eagle.
See that kind of right over on the left side with Randy Moss.
Up.
That one here, I was looking at the
Vic on second down.
Let's keep it safe there.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but
think I could have thrown it
brought
in there.
down, but a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. This is Elliott. And brought down, but he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
I'm going to the
Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
I could punch it in, man. Now I'm gonna go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And this will be a touchdown. Orleans Darkwa taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Madden legends are in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. He's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
You see, I gave this tip to you guys.
Team on the field now as
You
they
guys didn't like it.
away.
We're gonna hit stick this guy.
This will be
You-
taken
you get the
very
ball back
short.
every single time. Not every time, but it's a high chance you could get the ball back, and it's really safe. Nobody has returned a kick
Dolphins
on him.
now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Caught on the right side by Dorsett. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Eagle, eagle.
Here's Vic. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Vic operating on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Vic readies to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be down deep into open territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now here's Vic.
Oh, give me that.
Tim's kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a lot here, remember. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football. But this
Missing everybody on this side?
big. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
To throw, Vic. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to get this one down.
I wish you could have spun to the outside.
A nice pickup
To the inside, actually. If you spun to the inside, that would have been a touchdown.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out and stopped that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Good.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll run with Elliott.
Come on.
It's a touchdown.
All right, 14-0.
Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the young men. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
I don't know where to throw him in his box.
There, and it forces it incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. On second down, Vic again. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Oh, he is blocking everybody in that one.
Hey, let's go! Eagle.
Vic now. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yes.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I'm spraying everybody, so I'm going to go inside zone.
Let's go. Lane.
10th carry now for Elliott. And an alley to run. They pick up.
Let's see if I can get a touchdown. Deep. Hopefully he don't pick me up.
Now a time to take it. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 1st and 10, here's Vick, eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to set up. I didn't have time to set up.
By 90. Eagle. By 20. Go. Line. 300.
See where the crossing up gets across the field.
Let's go black 2 man. Right to it.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice
I didn't get the time.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think you got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
By 90. By 20.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And an alley to run. And they get him down.
It should be very simple here. He's giving me that, so I'm going to take it.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I'm going to go dagger. I'm going to send all the receivers, so I'm going to get him on the outside.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. A target over the middle to Hill. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
But that's pretty much how they teach as a DB. Hit him and have some force with it. Yet he still caught the football and got the yardage he needed.
A little deflating?
Very much so.
Defensively?
Yeah, because you're trying to police up that area, and you don't want him to come in there, and you're hoping some good hard tackles will keep them out of there. In this case, he just said he just shrugged it off and went ahead and got what he needed.
Eagle.
First down, Vick. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice.
He's wide open.
Twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
2nd down, Vick. And a complete this to Ingram is tied in. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12.
You look at cover 2.
From the gun, Vick. Oh, a ball in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darius Slade, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one complete to Hill. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right.
This is caught.
Never gonna man him up. I'm gonna move back.
Deep into Oakland territory. A big play, Victor Moss, 49 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Vic.
Give me that shit,
Rifles
bro.
one that's intercepted.
Give me that shit,
For
bro.
the Seahawk early
Give me that shit, bro.
and a big turnover there as his guys
How are we gonna run the
get the
ball?
football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, let's go!
They start on the ground with Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Move the ball here.
Eagle, eagle. Hey, let's go black you, man. Eagle, eagle. Right there.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long for Vick. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete.
That shit, bro.
Way to the opposite 49-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
Playing like 9 defense.
And he stopped
It's
immediately.
like he's playing down, bro.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Seeing everybody.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tough spot for the Legends now after the sack as Vick leads him on
Everybody
3rd and long.
Eagle, eagle.
Stop it all day, so. Nice work.
Here's Michael Vick.
Nope, he's sending everybody.
As he's taken down.
Let's go to touchdown.
Here's Brad Wing now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes left. I'm up 14. Trying to run the ball, but I can't.
We'll come back and see this one out after this.
If I do happen to go back on offense, I'm just going to go ahead and run the clock.
This is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come over.
He ain't got enough time to throw that.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Vick to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. It'll be Vick once more. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And an alley to run. He's at the 40, 30.
I don't know why he kicked it.
10. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it goal line to goal line. 100 yards. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. Perhaps a sigh of relief from the Madden Legends after that score.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. I don't think they expected to be challenged.
That's why I don't kick. This is the safest kick right now.
Legends, you're always going to
Right
be
here,
challenged.
sky kick, all the way
Well, they
around.
got the extra point, and it's now 21 to 7.
Nobody's gonna return it back.
This will be taken short.
I think his ass fumbled.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Make them think twice.
Groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team,
Use your
3
pick.
interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game, you really have no chance to win the football game.
Hey, let's go!
Here's Elliott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down at the 20. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline, because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media.
I think this is 4 games in a row.
To the end, you didn't
I lost like 3, and
I
this is like
appreciate
4
that.
games in a
What
row.
you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte.
Let's see where we rank up. One more. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll be on probably tomorrow at the same time or a little bit earlier. So thank you guys for watching once again. And started off bad, 2 losses, but then winning 4 in a row, I believe. We win 4 in a row. I think we got 4 in a row. Yeah, 4 in a row. So that's pretty good right there. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
And hi again, everybody, alongside my partner, Charles.